Look around you for a moment. The screen you're watching, the place you're sitting, the exact second in time you exist right now. According to modern physics, this moment may not be unique. Somewhere beyond everything we can observe, there could be another version of you, living a different life, making different choices, watching something else entirely. This idea is not fantasy anymore. It is known as the parallel universe theory, and it is one of the most serious and unsettling ideas ever proposed by science. So, let's slow this down and ask the real questions. Who came up with this theory? Where would these parallel universes exist? When did scientists start believing this might be real? And most importantly, how could something like this even be possible? The roots of the parallel universe idea come from quantum physics, the science that studies reality at its smallest scale. In the 1950s, a physicist named Hugh Everett III challenged the traditional understanding of how reality works. At the quantum level, particles behave strangely. They can exist in multiple states at the same time. Everett asked whether reality truly chooses one outcome or whether every possible outcome actually happens. His answer changed everything. Everett proposed that the universe never collapses into a single result. Instead, reality splits. Every possible outcome continues to exist, but in separate, non-interacting branches. This became known as the many worlds interpretation. According to this idea, parallel universes are constantly forming, not because of dramatic life decisions, but because of tiny quantum events happening every moment. So, who exists in parallel universes? According to this theory, everyone does. Every version of you that made a different decision, hesitated for a second longer, or experienced a slightly different outcome exists in another branch of reality. These are not imaginary copies. They are just as real as you are, experiencing their own version of existence. Where are these universes located? Not floating in space beside us, and not hidden behind black holes. They exist in the same cosmic space, but are separated by quantum mechanics itself. They are invisible, unreachable, and completely isolated from our universe. We don't see them because the laws of physics prevent interaction once reality splits. So when do these universes form? Not once in history, and not at rare moments. They form continuously. Every particle interaction, every quantum measurement, every fluctuation since the beginning of time creates new branches of reality. From the first moments after the Big Bang until right now, reality has been multiplying. Now comes the most important question. How could this possibly be real? In the quantum world, particles exist in a state called superposition, meaning they exist in multiple states at once. Traditional interpretations say observation collapses these states into one outcome. The parallel universe theory says nothing collapses. All outcomes continue, but separately. Reality doesn't choose, it expands. This idea isn't limited to one theory. There are multiple models of parallel universes. One suggests that beyond our observable universe, space continues infinitely, containing regions where reality unfolded differently. Another proposes universes with entirely different physical laws, different dimensions, different constants, and even different versions of time itself. So who actually believes this? Not just science fiction writers or internet theorists. Some of the world's most respected physicists take these ideas seriously because the mathematics naturally allows them. Parallel universes appear in equations without being forced in, which is why scientists cannot simply ignore them.
When did this idea become more than philosophy? In the late 20th century, when experiments and mathematical models began pointing toward multiple realities as a natural consequence of quantum mechanics and cosmology. While we don't yet have direct evidence, we also have no proof that parallel universes do not exist. So why can't we detect them? Because interaction between universes may be impossible. Once reality splits, quantum decoherence prevents any communication. Still, scientists continue searching for indirect clues, strange patterns in cosmic radiation, unexplained anomalies in energy, and mathematical fingerprints that hint our universe might not be alone. How does this change the way we see ourselves? It suggests that your life is only one path among countless others. Somewhere, another version of you took a different risk. Somewhere else, history unfolded another way. Reality may not be a single story, but an infinite collection of stories happening all at once. Parallel universes have not been proven, but they have not been ruled out either. And that alone forces us to rethink everything we know about existence. Because the biggest question isn't whether other universes exist, it's whether we are ready to accept that reality is far bigger than we ever imagined.